So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl GRWM, and today I'm gonna be filming a Get Ready With Me. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know that I was gonna do this because I talked about it on my Twitter. So y'all, this is my wig pushed all the way back. Y'all see the braids, y'all? Y'all see this wig pushed back? So we finna go fix everything, and we're gonna go talk about 2020 so far. Like, we're already in November, which is something that I didn't even know that we was in at this point in time. So yeah, let's get into that. So before I begin, I want to talk about follow me on social media. That's what I want to say. Follow me on social media, justdrea__, and that's for Twitter and Instagram. Snapchat is justdrea96. Also, don't forget to follow me on my podcast, you guys. It's located everywhere if you just type in Real Talk with Drea, and that's just put all together, like literally. So yeah, let's get into it. 2020. What has 2020 been? 2020 has been, like, honestly, a journey. I can say that much. 2020 has been a journey that I personally was not prepared for. And I ain't talking about COVID. Let's just get into it. So 2020 started off, I forget January, but I think like January. I forget January. Like, honestly, truly, like I truly, honestly forget January. I think January was like a month where nothing major really happened. Like, I was working. I had like, I remember. I really thought like that I had this whole thing together. Like, I was like, okay, yeah. So this is what happened in January. In January, I had plans to move to Texas. I was giving myself 6 months to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, get it together, all together. You know, get my life, snatch my edges. You know, had the job, had everything going for me. I thought, you know, I was working on traumas, you know, working on everything. You know, my father had to try to come back into my life, or just a bunch of stuff. You know, a bunch of stuff. Like, you know, I really honestly thought like things was gonna be you know, put together. You feel me? I was like, I have been like, everything is just working wonders. You know, I'm like, this is really good. Like, 2020 is gonna be the year, or it's gonna be smooth sailing, no more heartbreaks, no more disappointments. You feel me? I'm gonna work on these, and it's gonna be the end of it. And then, boom, the month of my birthday, I think about 2 weeks before my birthday, yeah, because this happened on the 10th or the 12th, Uncle tried to kill me. Like, literally put his hands on me and started choking me out, y'all. Like, now that was tough. I did not know what to expect, y'all. And like, I really thought I was gonna die. Like, he choked me so hard, y'all, like I threw up. Like, I was like, this ain't it, whatever. I ended up Baker acting myself in February, y'all. Even after the Baker Act, which I did a whole story time on that, which is in my videos. This story time about the time that I Baker acted myself. I was very honest in that video. Like, it was, I could tell y'all. At first, I ain't gonna lie, it helped, but it scared the shit out of me at first. Not even finna hold y'all. Nothing came out that bottle. Oh, it's so orgasmic, you know what I'm saying? Just to pull off the wig, you know. That's your Trick Daddy shot. Somebody said there was AIs and they got poofied and they said it was Trick Daddy. So, you know, Trick Daddy AIs, you feel me? Braids underneath your wig. I think I had these braids in since October. Yeah, since October. I think we went to Vegas like on the 10th, so it's been a whole month. I washed my hair since, it's been a month and a half since I washed my hair. No, it's been 2 weeks since I washed my hair. I just have to let it see some water, some agua. That loo, that water, that drip, drip, drip water. I be having way too much fun by myself. But flip it flopping. I ain't gonna go there. But yeah. So here we are. Pricked myself. I pricked myself. So yeah. Let's just get into it. Then I wasn't okay. I had to go through the process. And then after I Baker acted myself, like I kind of was jobless for like months on end, y'all. And I was going through so much shit, y'all. Like it was terrible. I moved in with my ex-best friend. We're no longer cool or cordial over a dude, which I think is dumb as shit. But you know, it is what it is. Ouch. Which is like dumb as fuck to me. Like at the end of the day, the nigga wasn't already shit. Okay? And I get like the whole friendship thing and code and girl code and stuff like that. But instead of like trying to hear me out and see what I was trying to say, like trying to tell you, like I didn't sleep with that man. You went first to how could I, and you done told everybody I done slept the dude and all types of stuff, you know, to getting real short with me. And I'm like, ma'am, you upset with me over a nigga who you know got a girlfriend and he be over here at your house fucking on you. So you mad at me for a nigga who ain't shit, period. So, you know, I was like, all right, cool, but like I ain't gonna, you know, go back and forth. If you feel like I did it, then sis, I did it. So, you know, that friendship ended. I was like, all right, cool. So, in the midst of that, I had to move back home with my peoples. I'm not gonna lie, I was very embarrassed. Like, just imagine you thinking you doing a decent job at adult sale, like you paying bills, like even though you don't have your own place and stuff like that, but like you paying bills and you paying your way, and it's just like all of a sudden, and then life hits you, then boom, you back with your parents. It's like nobody knows the troubles I've seen. And then when I moved back in with my parents, like my anxiety like shot rocket through like the roof. It was just like, you know, then I had a therapist, still didn't have a job, trying to get my job back. I'm talking about like months and months on end, like trying to get this job back. And then when I finally did get it back, a month in, they processed a resignation letter from February that I had put in. So I'm just like, ma'am, like you tried it. And then gonna send it to my damn spam. Like this, like y'all couldn't even send it to the right location. Y'all just gonna send it to my spam and then fire me 3 weeks later after I, like not even 3 weeks, like a little bit, like close to a month since I started it. And y'all gonna wait till my overtime day to do it, y'all. So I had to reapply, and then I had got 2 job offers, and I was like, do I want to be seasonal or do I want to be permanent? And I was like, permanent. So with permanent, now I work part-time and I get to choose when I want to work. And okay, it's pros and cons to it. Like I don't like the fact that my paycheck isn't what it used to be, but I also like the fact that I'm a blue badge and that I can go transfer out anytime I want to transfer out after the first 3 months. And then what else? After I transfer out, what do I want to say? Like after I transfer out, I get to pick my schedule when I want to. Only thing is, it's just kind of hard to get on the schedule. So sometimes I'll be stressing, and I know I'll be stressing because I like see it in my face. I'll be like, I am low key, high key stressing right now about trying to get on this schedule because I want to, you know, make a little bit more money. But it's giving me time to be more creative. It took me out of an environment that was like far out. When I used to stay in where I used to stay before I got evicted, which I didn't even get the papers until like 3 days before like my official eviction date. Yeah. Yeah, like, which I thought was bullshit. But you know. Yeah, like, I just, like, I don't know, like, the job is, like, it was, like, 3 hours away. It's, like, a whole, baby, like, the commute to here to there would be, like, 2 hours, like, around an hour and a half. But since I was catching the bus, because, you know, I don't drive, because, you know, that PTSD got me fucked up. But, yeah. It will be like 3 hours. So now it literally take me, if I was to drive, which I need to stop playing around and get my license, 40 minutes to get to work now. But if not, it would be like an hour 20 to get to work. That's just it. So I guess that's like a pro. The only thing is the pay. But outside of that, it's okay. It's okay. That situation that had happened when my uncle tried to kill me, basically that whole side of the family turned on me, except for my brother, you know, gang, 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 you feel me? And not gonna lie, our relationship has gotten so much better, honestly and truly. And the crazy part is I manifested this like years ago. Like, I remember being like, I used to be so close to my brother when I was younger. Like, I'm not close to him like I am in like, you know, I want to see TT's babies, you know. I feel like being TT, you know, not, you know, TT ain't got no babies and TT don't want to have no babies. But I wanted to be like, I want to see TT's babies and, you know, I want to, you know, whatever. And our relationship has gotten so much better, y'all. Like, honestly, like, I be sending him money, we be sending each other money, we be talking, we be linking, we got that like brotherly, sisterly love that I kind of have with my brothers here. Only thing is, we just have more mature and different conversations. Like, our conversations be like, over here, like, we here, like, with my young brother, I'll be like, and the one that's like close to me, I'll be like, but whatever will be, over there, to the window, to the pool, to the pool. So I be having like, you know, I have fun. Me and my brother, we're actually a lot closer. I finally got over the fact that maybe my family is just not gonna get their act together, and that's okay. And family is who I created. Like, baby, we blood related out here in these streets. We are not technically family, okay? We're blood related, but we ain't family. I finally got that down pat. That was a very hard lesson for me to learn, because I remember it's a lot of stuff to go down and get to that point. But we're here. I'm kind of actually proud of myself that I actually like got up on my own. Well, I don't say on my own, but like with the support and help. And I kind of like didn't let the negativity that was coming towards me like stop me from doing anything. I learned how to say no to certain situations, like, because it's certain people in my life who are very problematic. And when you tell them no, or they feel like they've done you wrong, like, I don't know. It's just, I learned how to deal with family and conflicts a lot better, especially after that thing, like, especially the married men that be trying to come at me. I feel like this is the year of, like, married men coming hard as fuck at me. I had a heartbreak that was really, really terrible with this married dude. I'm not gonna say his name because we're still talking, but we're not talking like that, like in a romantic manner. Because I'm not gonna lie, he's a decent dude. But he's not my man. He's not the type to be my man. Because you, baby, you spoke before. You gave somebody else that last name, Boo. Boo. Boo, boo. So, if somebody else has your last name, we can be cool, we can be cordial. But we ain't, you know, we're not doing the do anymore. And we're not talking like that anymore. I got over that heartbreak, and what it kind of like, I'm kind of just at the point where it's just, I personally don't want to be with nobody no more. Like, I have sworn off to be single until 27, and that's something that I'm going to work on, like, honestly try to work on and get down pat, because I really honestly want to be single. Like, because here's the thing, I like my alone time. I like it just being me, myself, and I like how I don't have to be something that I'm not. And I like my me time. And I get it. Like, certain people look at me like, oh my gosh, you're fine. You're so fine. You're so beautiful. Like, you should let me take you one a day. You should let me take care of you. You should let me love you. And then it be like, next thing you know, I'm in a relationship. I didn't even know I got in. You know, people telling me I belong to them. And I'm just like, what? ¿Qué pasa? I talk about that on my podcast. I talk about a lot of stuff on my podcast, but I feel like y'all should go tune into my podcast and go check me out so y'all can go see what I talk about, because I really go in depth on there. It's a forewarning. It's a lot of profanity. I can't really curse on YouTube like I want to, but on my podcast, I'm a motherfucking sailor, bitch. And I say exactly how I feel. I talk about a lot of situations. I have one that's coming up called Drunken Thoughts. Yeah, we're gonna get into the Drunken Thoughts. And yeah, so my podcast again is Real Talk with Real. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, this just so that's the podcast. And that's why I would like really talk about a lot of stuff that really be pressing me. And I like really say a lot of stuff because, you know, it's my podcast. I can say what I want to say. But what else do I want to go to? I low-key how-key want to go to the point of yeah, let's get into it. Just this whole year, like I tried dating white. So yes, y'all, I dated a little white boy. I see my grandma was dating this white dude, and I was like, maybe my stance on being pro-black is wrong, you know. Maybe it's just wrong, you know. Maybe I just haven't met the right out of body, you know, outside of the black race dude. Yeah, that's what I was thinking to myself. And then I realized, like, girl, you was right. Stay in the black community. I went on a date with this white dude. He put his hands on me. Well, let me first say, he like playfully tried to choke me. I didn't find it cute or attractive. He called me a bitch. What else? He kept on saying the N-word, which I felt very uncomfortable with, and he felt like, oh, because I was married to a black woman, I could say the N-word. And I was just like, no, sir. At one point in time, he told me that he was married. I caught him in a lie because he's still married. He said I still send my wife, not ex-wife, but current wife, money. And I was just like, if I wanted heartbreak and disappointment, I'd stay in the black community and date the busters and the dusties. Like, and that's on period. So with it, I was just like this, you know, that's that. I don't find it funny. I'm not white girl material. I know they call me an Oreo, but baby, I'm still a nigga. What else happened in 2020? Losing my best friend. So yeah, I lost my female best friend. I really want to like tackle that on like some real shit. It has taught me that sometimes you could be good to a person, and if the right dick come along, that's out the window. I realized that I just realized a lot of stuff, and I was just like, I can't do this, and I don't want to be around nobody that's like this, because if I'm around somebody that's like this, I'm gonna feel some type of way. And because I know me, like I'm really genuine with how I act and who I choose to be and who I choose not to be, and I don't want to be put in a position where I have to feel like I have to want to put my hands on you. And I ain't even saying like, it's been times where we've been out and I really wanted to put my hands on her. And I was like, I don't want to have this feeling, because if I ever get to the point where I want to put my hands on you, then we have a problem, because baby, I'm so understanding. Like, I think it was 2019, I dated a rapist, okay? Or somebody who had raped a girl before. And I always understand it, and I never wanted to put my hands on him. Mind y'all, I've been raped and molested. Like, y'all, I don't know if the video's still on my channel, but y'all can go look it up, right? And so for me to not want to do that, and like, it's a lot of stuff that was going on. Like, he was a crackhead. A crackhead. A crackhead. That's not funny, but he was like, you know, he was going through some things. And I felt like if I ain't, like, you feel me, with a dude who I, you know, was knowing for like a few months, like, baby, we've been friends for 4 years, okay? And every single time it's like, you get a nigga, you don't want to be around me no more. You get some new friends, you don't want to be around me no more. And it's like, I just kind of got realized, like, got to the point, it's like, I'm not nobody's better friend. I'm not nobody's terrible, like, nah, that's it. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurt because it's like, when it first happened, I was like, we were the best friend in ass. Like, I already knew the change was gonna come, but let's just say I wasn't officially ready for the change to come because, you know, I wasn't prepared. I was just like, I know she gotta go. And I was like, just procrastinating and holding it out. And not gonna lie, ever since it's been gone, I've been in such a better mood. My energy has been a lot better. I have come across people who actually care about me. I don't let, like, problems arise too tough. Like, I don't be sitting in my head about a lot of things no more like I used to. It's just been overall well. And I guess we had to depart for this to happen because I'm pretty sure if it did not happen, I probably would have been up in here talking about some men ain't shit. And that's the problem these days that we have is women. That men are not shit and they're trash. And honestly, I don't have to be singing that rhetoric, especially about black men, because it's not true. Like, yes, there's certain dudes who don't be matured yet, but we still, like, choose to deal with these people. Like, nobody's putting a gun on our head saying, oh, be with me. You feel me? And even so, like, even those people haven't matured yet, and you cannot blame one person's maturity and say that it's all men. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're such a man's activist these days. Used to be for the women, used to say women this and women that. But baby, it's like, I just don't want to have to lie to myself no more. Like, it's not always the dude's fault. Like, sometimes it's my fault for even wanting to stick around or be around a dude who couldn't do for me or who wasn't my type. Like, honestly, at some point we have to grow up and start taking accountability. Like, we be saying, oh, men have to take accountability. Bitch, everybody got to take accountability. But I take accountability, like, in that friendship, I take accountability for not ending it when I first realized that it was starting to get toxic. And I guess because I don't want to be alone. Like, you know, work so hard on a friendship and you be like, I'm so afraid to start over. And then the whole entire time, you don't have to start over regardless, because if the person ain't for you, the person just not for you. And it ain't going to be nothing that you can go do to make a person be for you. Like, people always say, oh, I don't want to start over in my friendships and my relationships because it's hard and da da da. But if a person's not for you, you don't have to start over regardless. Like, I know people be like, no, you don't. You don't have to start. Yes, you do. If I'm with Jillian and Jillian ain't for me, guess what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to go find me some new friends, okay? If I honestly truly want friends. And that's if I honestly truly want friends. So at the end of the day, my biggest fear was starting over in friendship. And guess what? I had to get over it. I had to go deal with it, okay? She kicked me out of her house, her place, over some dick that I did not fuck, which blew me because at the end of the day, sis, if I would have fucked him after we fell out as friends, you would have said that I've been did it several times. And at the end of the day, it's like, I made promises and commitments, like, about her graduation. I was like, okay, I'm finna be there screaming, like, congratulations, just a bunch of stuff. And then for what? Like, sis, I'm gonna be at your graduation screaming congratulations and you over here bringing up a dude. Like, oh, it's just one thing I do want to know about the dude. And then he's like, oh, he hit me up after we had our falling out. So he broke up a friendship, right? Or decided that it would be okay to go try to break up a friendship, which it worked. And now he comes back in and he comes to you and now you want to know the truth about the situation. Sis, when I tried to tell you the truth about the situation, you wasn't trying to hear nothing. And then now, because 9 out of 10 you probably fucking the dude again, because, you know, good dick, how you doing dumb shit, you want to know the truth. Like, sis, I'm not finna go tell you. I'm just finna say, like, dude came to me And what did he do? He came to me and he basically was just like, what did he say? He basically was like trying to fuck on me. And I wouldn't be wrong. Like, somebody said I would be wrong if I fucked him. I was like, no, I really wouldn't. I don't think I would. Because we're not friends anymore. And you already accused me of doing it. Shit. You done told the whole entire world about my mental health. You done told any and everybody who was listening to you that I done slept with your man. I, housed me and put me up, and I told all my little business out there in the streets. You feel me? You feel me? You done told all my business. You ain't even say a little bit. You done told all of it, man. I'm like, one would think, like, shit. One would have thought, like, damn. You feel me? And then you lied to me about another person that you said was just a friend and it's nothing and no biggie, but you traveling with the bitch. And you telling her the business. I'm over there asking her for something. And, she over there telling me, like, this is what she told me about what went on between you two. And I'm like, oh, wow, that is super duper crazy, because I have yet to go tell any of your business from your mental health and everything else and everything that I know about you. And it's not even like a dig or like a disrespect, but it's like, as much shit as you had on me, I probably had twice as much as on you. Because guess what, sis? I was very observant. I may not have said a lot of shit, but I peeped a lot of stuff. And it's well put together. I ain't even gonna go there because it's petty, but I just know. And I could have been like the big bad wolf. I could have been the bully. I could have been the person that was out there talking smack and getting disrespectful. Because honestly, it's easy to do that. Like, people always be like, oh, you have to be the big, well, why? Why? You feel me? And so for me, I personally did not like and agree with everything that had went on. So I could have been petty. I could have been like, I know this and I know that too, but I didn't. But when that friendship ended, I accepted it for what it was. And I said, I'm not finna go argue with nobody. I'm not finna go back and forth with nobody. If you feel a certain type of way about me, that's fine. But please, let's make sure that we keep, whatever. And if I wanted to be petty, I could really hurt your heart and go sleep with this man. But I see what type of person he is. Like, he the same type of person that showed, like, just the whole situation was fucked up. But after losing that friendship, I kind of realized, like, at the end of the day, people gonna do what they want to do. People don't appreciate you for the little things that you do. And you know what? I get it. I wasn't a person that wanted to fly out. Like, I was the person who would throw you a party with the people who was closest to you and get you whatever you liked with. And I really realized I gave my last to that relationship. And when me giving my last to that relationship, like, that really hurt my feelings, because you don't let somebody who you just travel with and use you come up in the picture and down talk and downplay me and make me seem like I'm just this terrible person. But anytime I've ever had it, I've always given it to you. And even when I didn't have it, I still gave. So at the end of the day, it's like, I've been there for you on more levels of And yeah, you didn't tell me your business and stuff like that, but honey, I kind of peeped like when something was wrong with you. And I was still there for you. I was still the one that was going out there with you when you were single heart. Like, it's just a lot of stuff that I put into that relationship. And for it not to work out how I thought it was going to work out, it kind of put things into a lot of perspective. And then I ain't gonna lie, it took me a good little minute to get over it. Especially with my family. With my blood relatives. I gotta watch how I say that now. My blood relatives, because that's what they are. And I stopped holding grudges. I was just like, it is what it is. You did what you did. You said what you had to say. And we're going to move forward from it. I'm not going to be like, I'm about to beat your motherfucking ass out here in these streets. Because that's just too much to do. Like, holding animosity is not it. This year has taught me a lot of stuff. Like, to stick to what I believe in. Even when it gets its criticism. Because y'all like to make fun of me for being so pro-black. And choosing to date only black people. But I'd rather date just black. Okay? I'd rather no. Okay? I'd rather no. I just want to stick to my preferences out here in the streets. And I realize it's not even a racial thing. It's just I talk about it on my podcast. Follow my podcast for Talk with Drill. Boom. So you can get how I honestly feel on that. But yeah. what else? That's just kind of it for me. Like, this shit has been a very eye-opening. It exposed a lot of things for me that I kind of wasn't expecting. I actually flew for the first time this year. Bam, baby, I went to Vegas. I went with my mom. The trip was whatever. Not gonna go into details on that. But the trip was It was fun. I thought flying would be scary. And I was like, maybe I should just psych myself up about it. But then I didn't psych myself up about it. And I realized, like, flying really isn't scary. Like, the only thing is like, when you get turbulence in the sky. And, you know, like, in the back of my mind, I be thinking, how the fuck we get turbulence? Like, did we get a cloud? But, outside of it, Vegas was fun. It was nice. I had me some fun. I didn't gamble like I wanted to. I thought I wanted to gamble. Vegas is expensive. I learned that it's very expensive to go on vacation. It is not cheap at all. So when people be like, I'm gonna fly you out, boo, that is expensive. Okay. We are expensive. Okay, we talking expensive, like, baby, that is expensive. I never, like, honestly, like, me, like, going out of town and as an adult, like, having to spend my money, like, it's terrible. Like, I still owe my mama some money. I was like, that is not it. But, oh yeah, one good thing really happened in Vegas. I got to my gay best friend, who was my unofficial best friend, made it official October 12th. You guys, we're almost into a month of being best friends. That's my little boo thing. Shawty a little baddie, eh? He my little boo thing. Shawty got the baddie. But no, I kind of got, you know, this my little boo thing. We made it official in Vegas, and we are planning a trip. I tried to do it in like 3 months, but I was like, I'd rather give myself to 2021 in that way, because we both are planning on moving. He's moving before me, but he's moving before me. I give him that. And yeah, so he's literally moving before me. And I'm gonna be moving in February, and I'm gonna be in Texas, and I need to start saving my money and start paying off my debt that I have collected. Honestly, I just need to come up to a conclusion with it. Oh, and when my heart break, because I was gonna go ask the dude who broke my heart, like, what I should do. But then I realized, like, I don't really need him to make no decisions. Like, I know that, like, he's an older dude, and he done got his, off. But I know he not gonna probably give it to me without making me either work for it or, like, kiss his ears for it. And I don't feel like, you know, dealing with somebody like that. And I said, my own intuition be right 99%. I want to say 90% of the time. And honestly, I could go do my own research and go figure out the best way to do it. I would at one point in time, I was studying Dave Ramsey on how to, you know, get out of debt and, you know, make some money. You know, I've been looking at, like, e-shops, you know, little things. Yeah, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad I took today off. This is a quick side note. I took today off for work because it's supposed to be a storm. It's been raining all day and it's cold as shit. It don't look like it's really bad outside, but it is. It's like a pretty storm. I can say that much. But yeah. Just with the whole relationship aspects, I was just like, I don't really want it. And then recently I was talking to this dude who had feelings for his ex-girlfriend. He was on them for 4 years. I honestly thought he was gonna get over that because, you know, I had showed him, like, you know, the little sweet soft side of who I was as a person and everything like that. And then that didn't work out, and let's just say he was just, you know, went back to what he knew. And I was like, I am not about to be nobody's what you call it. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt my feelings because he made me into a whole housewife. I never have stayed at nobody's house for over 3 days. No matter of fact, for over 2 days. Like first, I have, but it wasn't on purpose. It was just like, We here, we stuck in the house, we bored, we ain't got nothing to do. But like the most I probably stayed at a person's house is 2 days, and after that second day I was like, I'm ready to go back to wherever wherever the fuck I live. Okay. So that is where we are at. I ended up staying there for 4 days. He told me to start leaving clothes at his house, all types of stuff. And then just to go back to his ex, after he blocked me, I ain't gonna lie, that kind of hurt my feelings, because I was like, I wasn't mad at the fact that he went back to his ex. I was mad at the fact of lack of communication. And I said, I have totally matured, because old me would have been like, I am so heartbroken. No, I'm just mad at the lack of communication. Like, I was more mad at the principal than anything else. So I can say that through this whole year of 2020, I have been doing the damn thing when it comes down to keeping my emotions under control and keeping me in a good headspace. Keeping me in like a really good headspace and not like ODing like really, really bad. Other people be like, oh my gosh, what do you mean by like ODing really bad? Like, I have not been like, you know, crying over like little things. Like, if people want to leave now, I say bye. You know, I hold the door for you. Make sure you stay where you're at. You know, enjoy it. I have really lost a like as much as I like to get down in the sheets and rumble up in them, I have lost a lot of interest in wanting to do that with anybody, just in general, because I feel like, what am I getting down in the sheets for with somebody who, if I was down on my dick, wouldn't be able to help me, or who possibly could help me, but then would be like, nah, I gotta work for it. And it's just like, I spend way too much money on her down there, like with the yoni steam and the yoni pearls and the detoxing. So just let anybody, well, let me phrase that, just to let somebody who I probably wouldn't even be able to go call on, to just go get it. And I know people be like, oh, but you used to be the same one talk about self-respect. Like, you can respect yourself and still want to hunch. You hear me? You can respect yourself and hunch a million people. But I feel like, for me, the investment isn't as well, like the payout of, oh yeah, I got a nut, isn't as much as the payout of, okay, yeah, I got a nut, but now I gotta detox, I gotta go steam, I gotta do all of this shit for somebody who's only just here to drop dick. Like, at one point in time, I used to be like, oh, dick is just enough. And I'm not gonna lie, people go through that phase where they just want to hunch. You feel me? And other people don't go through that phase where they just want to hunch. And that's okay. Like, some people go to the phase where they just want to hunch. Other people want, like, other things in life. And I'm at the point now where I want more than just, like, quick dick. Because quick dick is so easy to get. Like, if it's easy, I want it. Like, if we talking and you make me think or feel like, oh, I could go get this, and I like, you know, whatever, and you like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want it, because it's like, you gonna give it to anybody. And on top of that, it's like, that means that your lack of commitment, like, this whole year has been like a clusterfuck of new evaluations and stuff, and it's been people who've been like, oh, I want you to be my lady, and I'm like, sir, you just want to hunch. And that's okay, because if that's what you want to do, then do that. Damn, I'm supposed to take a picture before I do my makeup. Oh well. If you want to fuck, just say that, because I would respect you more. Because it'd be certain days I just want to get one off, and I just be wanting to hunch. So I can respect it, and I will call you like on those days. Like, look, I just want to hunch today. No strings attached, no nothing. You feel me? But y'all lie so, like, dudes just lie so much. And it'd be like, I'd be like, dude, like, you lying to do what? Like, all this lying that you're doing, Sarah, like, you do know that you don't have to lie, right? You do know that if you just be honest with me from up front, I may tell you no today. But that no today simply means that I don't want it today. It's like, I could be on some, like, Mother Nature, detoxing, or whatever. But I know that when I want to be a slut, but don't make it nasty, I'll just come in. Period. This makeup is bomb. I really wish I had some place to go today. I honestly wish I had some place to go. I really wish Yeah, y'all can't say about that because the light is terrible right there. Baby. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? Oh yeah, before I get there, manifesting. Bum, bum, bum. So you guys, I have been manifesting. Well, I have started to manifest, and it's something that is new to me, and I'm currently working on 30 days of manifestation. It's not gonna be easy. Let me phrase that out. It's gonna be something new, so I'm unfamiliar with it. So I don't want to say, oh, it's gonna be a piece of cake, cause I don't know. But I'm on day 1. I'm doing a vlog every single day of how manifestation is going. I'm not eating at all today, which hurts my feelings just a little bit, because I am making bean soup, you guys, and I have finally everything to make bean soup. Oh yeah, I'm doing a different diet change because I want to get rid of this. People are like, oh, the belly is cute, but for me, I really want to do it for my health, not because I want to keep it meat. I'm starting to talk about my kids. Yeah, which is real talk with Tria. But I really honestly want to start getting back in shape and good health, because y'all, I've been so fatigued and tired lately, and I think it's because of the weight gain. And it was weight gain, like my PCOS is like trying to show its ass again, and I'm just like, I cannot. Oh my gosh, I cannot. But like, I just can't do it no more. Like, I want to be in better health. I want to be in better standings. I honestly just want to be at a place where I'm not really concerned about anything too much. I don't even know what kind of lip I want. I didn't like my Halloween Get Ready With Me, y'all. I really didn't. Let me first say, I liked it. I just didn't like the colors. And I really wanted to go for gore and blood. But I don't know. I just didn't go through with the whole entire look. Like, I could have did black lip. Oh well, we'll do another one. Yeah, so we are going to go with, I think we're gonna go with this color. No, but yeah, I've been, today's day 1 of manifestation. I'm changing my diet. No more meat for me. Honestly, I don't know more meat for me. I want to do no more meat. I'm gonna go pescatarian. So I literally had a smoothie today, and I've been drinking water. Like that's what my diet consists of right now. Water. My diet has consisted of straight water and yeah, just like water and a smoothie today. No real sugar. It's all natural clover honey. It's supposed to be 100% natural clover honey, but you never know these days. Yeah. I know I mentioned my daddy, like my biological father, and us like trying to reunite the flame. That didn't work out. I haven't really talked to him. I kind of low-key almost wanted to curse him out at one point in time. So here we are with that. And yeah, like, it is what it is. Like, I just realized, like, I'm not going to try harder than anybody else to go mend or fix your relationship. At the end of the day, I'm your daughter, and whether you choose to acknowledge me or not, that's on you. I feel like it is what it is. People get mad at me all the time for being myself and being honest, but it's either you accept me or you don't, and I'd rather you be honest with me, so when I do get to where I want to be at in life, I could be like, remember, you didn't want to deal with me at such and such point, let's keep that same energy moving forward. So here we are. I think this is like the final look or whatever. I know this video is long. Get ready with me, bitch. Get ready with me. Oh yeah, I actually want to end this video by saying that I have been working on my mental health a lot. It has improved tremendously. It actually improved after I got out the medication and stopped going to my therapist. But I feel like if you need a therapist, I feel like you should go get one. I don't know if I mentioned it, but my therapist tried to stick with me, so I be having a little trust issues every now and again. But that's okay. You feel me? Yeah, that's okay with me. That's okay with me. So I be having little trust issues when it comes down to therapists, especially because I haven't had a really good one. Like at one point, I had a white one, and then another one, I had a black one. I had a black female who kept on using religion, and I told her, like, look, now, like, I get it. You feel me? Like, you there with your religion, but I'm not. So please don't, lecture me about, because you looking at me weird because I'm telling you I believe in spirituality and not, the Bible right now. And your advice ain't really hitting like it's supposed to. Like, you telling me to pray. Sis, I don't want to pray. I want to talk about my issues so we can get over it. Like, use your degree properly, ma'am. But, yeah. But what I have been doing is I have actually got back into reading. I am reading this book. Okay? Reading this book. I gotta cut this. You don't want to hit this? This one, I actually started reading this one, but I never finished it. The Art of War, I thought it was going to be more, I don't know. I kind of got a little sad by, like, reading it. It just shows you, like, little tactics, but I feel like if you use it, this is my manifest journal that I'm using currently. Manifest journal, and then it's a diary. My sugar daddy didn't keep his word. I felt betrayed and hurt and sad. Like, why lie? I was just over it, And that's a snippet from my diary. Yes, I've had a sugar daddy. But that's for another day. And that's on my podcast. I have a mental health log. Here we go. Boom, bam, slam. Boom, baby, boom. Boom, baby, boom. Alright, but yeah, like, I have been doing really well. 2020, I'm not gonna lie, started off looking real, you wanna fight? You wanna fight? And then into 2020, it's just like, I learned so many lessons, and I just learned so much stuff. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't wanna fight no more, boo. I wanna get over it. I wanna move forward. And I want to get to the point where I am not worried or stressed out about anything. And that's just like kind of the point where I'm getting at. And y'all, I have really like started to feel like myself again from when I was a child, and the trauma used to hit. Because baby, I used to think highly of myself as a child. I used to be like, I know, thank you. I'm fine, I'm ready. Thank you. Thank you. And now every single day, like, even with my trick daddy braids, I be feeling myself, and I be like, I'm a fine ass motherfucker. Fine ass mother trucker. And that's just the place where I'm getting at to now. And I am enjoying it, and I'm living it, and I'm living for it. Like, I'm no longer hiding who I am. I feel like my innocence, you feel me? I know some like, you're not innocent, but I feel like back when I had my innocence, so per to say, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm back at that point where I have my innocence again. I'm happy. I'm really joyous. Like, 2020 tried to knock a bitch out. And fight coming out with you, Tiger Woods' wife. That's it. I'm done with my get ready with me. Yeah. Skirt. We're out of here. 7 girls just for the Cartier.